Welcome back. Joining me in the kitchen are the KARE 11 Food Fight teams. We've got Julie, Belle, and Reggie all here to talk about the food fight, explain why they're involved, explain what's going on and why we do this. And Belle, you've been talking about the history of this. Our station just does have this rich history with feeding people.
You know what? Food isn't controversial. Everyone needs food, and bringing folks to the table and having a hot meal is super important for our community. We know that a lot of folks need it more than ever. So here at KARE 11, we've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. One year, we actually broke the overall record of the amount of food that was donated to Second Harvest. So I think we're really proud of that. I'm glad we're continuing this.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of last year, somebody did well. Tell us a little bit how you did, Reg.
Both did.
Yeah, I came up short to Jules in the amount of money raised, but I did get first in the amount of food raised, and I was really proud of that because that's an important thing. Growing up in the inner city like myself, I was fortunate. My parents, my grandparents, they were able to make sure I always had a meal to eat, but I grew up going to school and playing with kids in the neighborhood who didn't have food.
Right.
And so this effort is really important to just help those people who were like some of the peers that I had growing up that, make sure that they have food on their tables.
And Julie, you most financial donations last year.
That's right. Well, and I love what, first of all, I love the Salvation Army. They're such a wonderful group. We're so proud to be partnered with them. But I also love that just $25, sometimes it's overwhelming. Yeah. We have some very generous donors who donate thousands, and that is great. We have very generous corporations here like Cub and Kowalski's and all these wonderful organizations, but $25 makes a huge difference. And I love that there's an entry point that you can say that'll feed a family for a week, $25. So it can be intimidating when you say, should I give? Well, that's not gonna matter. Why even bother? It matters. And we do know Minnesotans are some of the most, if not the most generous people in the country. So big hearts here. And even small amounts matter. So we just really appreciate all of you partnering with us and all the great corporations and nonprofits that help feed people in Minnesota.
Well, you all gave compelling reasons to join each of your teams because you're all so big-hearted. So we're just going to have to let everybody out there make their own decisions. But you got 3 teams to choose from, and any team is a great option because, like you guys said, everyone wins at the end of the day. So, and make sure to join us on the 26th because we've got a big collection day. We talked about that a little bit earlier. So
KARE11.com/give11.
There you go.
Pick a team.
There you go. All right, don't go anywhere. We're back with your good news coming up after the break.